जय श्री माताजी। आज के सामूहिक ध्यान सत्र में उपस्थित सभी सहजी भाई बहनों का हार्दिक स्वागत है। ध्यान की शुरुआत कुंडलिनी चढ़ा के बंधन लेते हुए करेंगे। तीन महामंत्र और श्री गणेश मंत्र। श्री माताजी, हमारा आत्म साक्षात्कार दृढ़ कीजिएगा। पूरा चित्त हमारे सहस्त्रार में ही रखेंगे। इसी ध्यान की स्थिति को बरकरार रखते हुए हम अभी श्री माताजी की अमृतवाणी ग्रहण करेंगे।
Nice to see so many Sahajogis coming here during the Christmas Puja. Christianity has spread all over the world, and there are so many so-called Christians who say they follow Christ. I don't know from which angle. Christ was the embodiment of Param Chaitanya. He was Omkara. He was Shri Ganesha. And those who follow him have to be very different people. But always happens in every religion that they go at random into the opposite direction, completely opposite. Essence of Christ's life was detachment and sacrifice. For a person who is detached, there is nothing like sacrifice. He sees his life as just a drama. Such a great personality came on this earth and created this so-called Christian religion, which has gone into wars, all kinds of hypocritical things. And now the people are discovering about it. He stood for truth. And Christians don't know what is the truth is. The truth is that you are the spirit and you have to become the spirit. He is the one who has talked about second birth of realization. But they have forgotten about what he said, what they have to achieve. It's such a funny thing that all these great people came on this earth and created a proper religion for our ascent. And I don't know how people have become so stupid with the teachings of the so-called their masters. It's all money oriented. Apart from that, it's not standing on the truth. I think this is the second crucifixion of this religion. There's no religion which is following really their principles as being described. I don't know how they manage to twist the truth in this manner just to make some money or some fuss. Such a ritualistic stuff is going on in the name of Christ. Though they have faltered so many times and they had experience of such a bad influence on the world, to reaction, we don't know why such a roundabout things come up and people accept it. They just accept. You take any religion. These days Islam is talking. I don't know of what. There are two important things in the life of Muhammad Sahib. The first one is called as Miraj, which is nothing but the awakening of the Kundalini, absolutely clearly. And the second one he has talked about is jihad. Jihad means killing your bad things, killing your bad nature, killing all the Shadripus within you. It doesn't mean that you become a Muslim and kill yourself. It's the stupidest thing to do. Did you become Musliman just to kill yourself and commit suicide? Calling it as a ritual, they are saying that by this you will go to Jannat, into the heavens. How can you? As Muslims, they are not religious. Not at all. And then by killing these sinful people, how will you go to the heavens where you'll have enjoyment of Jannah? There's no reasoning. But all these Maulanas, first of all, have finished their education. तो किस जाता है ना? Have finished their education. They do not educate themselves at all. So they have no idea in this world where are they standing. What is their position? Some few are educated, but they are also lost with the idea of having power on these people. It's such a shameful thing to do in the name of God and in the name of spirituality. Now, our duty is to tell them what is the truth. Our duty is bring them to the proper path of spirituality. Because they are all lost. Christians are lost, Muslims are lost, Hindus are lost, all of them are lost people. They have no idea as to what their religion professed and what they are supposed to do. Ultimately, Christ was crucified. So you can see how, when there was truth, untruth tried to finish it off. They couldn't bear it. We have example of Socrates. What was the need to kill him? But they killed him. In this way, so far, we know in the past, all the people who are pivotal for the truth are being finished because they don't want the truth. They are following some religion because they can have power over other people. Religion that they have made. Mirage is a Kundalini awakening. And they say that Mirage will never take place. Very good. So many of you have got realization. You have got your vibrations and cool breeze, which is described in Quran. That you should feel the cool breeze. But who can tell the Muslims? You talk something, they'll come and cut your throat, that's all. You will go to jihad. So, it's such a stupid thing they are doing. And in these modern times, as we see, people have crossed all the maryadas, all the things of a religion. For I went to America, and I was surprised how they have forgotten of morality. They have no sense of morality. And they are selling it in the market, making money out of it. On the contrary, these Muslims, especially there is a class called Wahhabis. These people are saying that women are the one who spoil your morality. And so hide them. They should be covered. Any woman who was wearing white chappals in Afghanistan, they were beating her, killed her. And so many people in India, especially in North, have taken to Islamic culture. And they really ill-treat women in the North. I was married in the North, and I know how they have been unkind to women. So North of India is already contaminated by this. And the South is contaminated by the fanatic Hindus. All kinds of rituals, worst type, bestowed upon only on women, are followed in the South. They will shave the head of a woman, make her go round a temple, pour water on her, and she is just tumbling around. She's not walking. And they go on putting water on her. I've seen it, man. We have sati, is of the killing of the women after the death of their husband. This is something no one can understand. Why put all the dharma on women? Why not on the men? But one thing good, that Hindu religion has now become so much out of date that you can correct all these things. So many things have been corrected in my own lifetime. I was surprised. How could they do it? But in Muslims and Islamic, you cannot correct. Such horrible things they do to their women. And whenever you try to help them, it's impossible. For example, I started a place for the women who are left out in world, alone, who are like orphans, who have children. I was surprised, most of them are Muslims. And they have 8 to 10 children each. So now we have to make an orphanage also. This is what they are producing out of their religion. You can see this around. Even Hindus have a funny system of widowhood. If they make a woman widow, it's terrible. And they are poor things, some of them, quite a lot of them, are living in Vrindavan. I was told that they get 1 rupee per day. And what do? They sing bhajans. In 1 rupee, how can we live in this country? They are good at creating so many beggars and beggar women. If that is the religion, better not have it. We have had enough of this. All kinds of ritualism through this Brahminism. These Brahmins are absolutely good for nothing. Those who try to teach religion have to be something of a great level. So in Sahajayoga you give up everything. Because this is all nothing but mud. And in the mud you will be finished. You have to tell people about it. What are they going to do? They have misused the religion for all kinds of bad things. Like in England, if somebody dies, they must have champagne. when they go for the burial, they must have champagne. I was surprised. How is it they are going to have champagne for this? And how is it out of religion you say? All their priests also drink. No question. One priest came to Sahajayoga. I was very happy. But he said, I'll come to Sahaj, but I will not give up drinking. I said, why? Because it's written in the Bible that you must drink. Acha, I didn't know. How could it be? How could Christ say that you should drink? He was not only a realizer, but he was realization himself. They said, he has said it. Whatever you may say, he has said it. Where? He said he went to one wedding. All right. In that wedding, he made wine for the people. He did not. He went there, and in such a short time, he just put his hand in the water, and it started tasting like grape juice. And grape juice is the same word wine in Hebrew language. I said, I can do that. That doesn't mean I like people to drink. I mean, who can say such a nonsense? It is awareness, it is important. Chetana is important. And if you spoil your awareness, how can you be Sahaja? It was impossible to tell them that you cannot drink. But drinking even in India has become very common. It is all against Christianity, it's against Hinduism, against Islam. And though it is written down in Quran, don't drink, they drink. They all drink. And instead of following the religion, they have become the greatest sinner. Is that what Christ wanted them to do? You have to be pure people. Nirmala Tattvam you must have. That's what it is. Also I told you a story about Shadivahana who met Christ in Kashmir. And he asked Christ about his name and his country. He says, I come from a country where people are Malich. Malich means those have a desire for mala, for filth. So he told him, why don't you go and teach them Nirmala Tattva? Shalivana said, that is what Nirmal Tattvam you have got, which purifies you, which cleanses you, which gives you joy, happiness, and the truth. This is what you should ask for. Otherwise it's all darkness. You don't see the light. Whether you are Christian, Hindu, Muslim, anyone, you cannot see light of truth. And you have to take the light of truth. But after that, what you have to do? You have to give it to others. You have to transform others. You have worked very hard for it. And sometimes I am surprised how people who are doing such a good work are so humble and so good. How have they achieved it? I can't understand. Of course, there are some who are money oriented, who are power oriented, but these things do not give joy. What gives joy is your inner light of truth, which you have, all of you have, as you know. You all have experienced. But I would say this experience has to be given to others. It's not only for you, given to as many people possible. But how many do that? How many people do that? We have also Sikh community. They came to Sahaja, but they said we cannot worship goddess. I said, why? Surprised at it. Because Shri Guru Nanak has talked about the goddess, the Devi. The first sentence of his book is Adya. Adya is the Adishakti. And for this, if the Sikhs stupidly say, then why do they have a Chandigarh? They are so stupid also. Nothing to really compare. Now you have to understand, have you given up all that nonsense or not in your lives? Or are you all sticking on to the same? That is very important. As long as you are sticking on to the same, there will be a problem. Sahajayoga does so much. I was surprised. In America, there are 300 Sahajogis. Nothing happened to them. Somewhere on the tower, somewhere on the street, all of them were there and nothing has happened to them. Some of them said that somebody told us inside. That run away. And we started running in the other direction. Some were delayed. I don't know how all these 300. But such a devil of these people who are thinking of destroying the whole world are coming round. This is the reason I went to America. And I told them that this war will be over before Diwali, and it ended. Before Diwali, this war will be over. And it ended. What a stupid thing to think they can destroy the creation of God like this. Who are they? How have they got the right to destroy the world? But that is what is a human nonsense. Christ came on this earth. He worked for a long time. And he was to be crucified. So he got crucified. But crucifixion is not our glory. Our glory is his resurrection. That he was resurrected, no doubt. To say that it's not possible and all that, who are you to say that? What do you know about spirituality? What do you know what can happen to a person who is spiritual, spiritually equipped? What can work out in? Whatever we know about human beings, we try to draw conclusions which are all wrong. See in your life. There are so many miracles in the lives of Sahajogis, and I told somebody that you better compile them. So he said, within 1 month, all those letters have come up to my head. In 1 month. I said, forget it, don't write. It's not 1 or 2. From all over the world, people are writing. But those who are intellectuals are very difficult. It's impossible to put this into their heads. So whatever is possible, we have to do our maximum. Put our attention to people who want it. Now in India, it has gone into jails, it has gone into schools and everywhere. And somebody told me the other day that even in a Catholic church, they have started taking to Sahaja. I don't know what's wrong in their heads and how they have managed. But that's how Sahaja Yoga is spreading. But it has to spread much more. You have to, all of you individually should go around and work it out and talk about it. But Sahaja Yogis are a little shy. Once I was going by plane, one lady was very, very hot. So I asked her what guru she follows. She told me the name. I was surprised that she didn't know anything about spirituality. And these people have huge houses and big temples, everything. And she was telling me the praise of her guru. I thought she's very shameless. She hasn't got anything in her. She's so very hot. And she's talking about it. But Sahaja Yogis won't. I was surprised. Why Sahaja Yogis don't talk about it? But the other day I had gone with somebody in the market. And I had a Sahaja Yogi with him. And I was surprised. He started telling them about me. And he started giving them realization. And they were very happy about it. Everywhere you go, you have neighbors. You go to markets. Everywhere you should go and talk about it. Like they sing carols. We should also have bhajans and things to tell other people. We have to tell. Why are we so shy? This shyness is not going to help Sahaja Yoga. So please see that you try to give realizations to others. You have powers. Have faith in yours. I think they lack in faith, or whatever it is. There are very few people who come out and do it. Italy I have seen, and also Australia. Sahaja Yoga has spread a lot because of their conviction that we have to give others what we have. We have to share it. From the life of Christ, one has to understand his sacrifice. It's such a lot of sacrifice. To be crucified like that with the thieves. But he did it. In the same way, when you all people want to do Sahaja Yoga work, you shouldn't think what will happen to my grandfather, what will happen to my grandmother. I mean, whatever letters I get, all about this. It's very funny. They are only worried about some relations. They are not worried about the relations all over the world. You are worried about the wife or children. I get only letters like this. Nobody writes to me that you have given realizations to so many. They never write how they have been able to achieve spreading of Sahaja Yoga. No one writes. Very surprising. You have to tell me. I hope you all people understand the importance of spreading Sahaja. If you don't do that, you are absolutely useless. The greatest thing for me, as we have so many lights here, we should have many more Sahaja Yogis all over the world. If you want to change this world, and if you want to avoid all the trials and tribulations of the useless life they are leading, you have to save them. You have to salvage them. That's your job. That's what you have to pay for Sahaja Yoga, not for yourself. Not for yourself. Don't get worried about yourself. If you read the letters I get, you will get disgusted. Now, another kind letters I get that they want to marry. All right. There are many girls who claim that we have been applying for 4 years, we couldn't get married. First, you must know, out of proportion, women are there. They are very good. So if there are 40 boys, there would be at least 120 or maybe even 150 girls. So now whom should we marry those girls? Just think of it. But they write letters of complaint that we have applied 4 times. We can't help it. So you go outside, marry anywhere you feel like. Or else you wait and see and dedicate your life to Sahajayoga. It's a very difficult thing when they go on complaining that I should be married and I haven't got married as yet. Marriage was never our idea. But then we had to allow marriages. And now it has become the main issue with everyone. Either they are not married. If they are married, they are not happy. If they are divorced, they must be married again. All sorts of things, complications for which I am not prepared. Sahajayoga is not for that. If your marriage is not successful, it is not my job. And if goes on, we'll have to stop marriages. I don't want you to write all these things to me, which shows how poor you are in Sahajayoga. Why not write to me how many people you have given realization? That will make me happy. Instead of complaining about your wife, and that's not my concern. As it came, we have married you. If you cannot carry on, it's your duty. And this is what is the snag of Sahajayoga. In every religious movement, there have been so many wrong things. While in Sahajayoga, I think marriages is a very big hurdle. Moreover, boys don't come, because in India, very easy to marry boys. You can also get money, this, that. But girls, there are 5 times more than the boys. Boys don't want to marry. They'll have their own marriages, though they are Sahajayoga. So I can't understand why. In Sahajayoga also, after coming to realization, to them marriage is a very important issue. What is most important is that how many people you give realization. That is your life. If a lotus is there, it will open, but it must give fragrance. Even the lotus has a responsibility. Then what about you? I am not saying you get crucified like Christ, no. I said you enjoy your life. You have peace and stability, balance, but at the same time, you have to spread Sahajayoga. This is what is your job now. Your job is not important. Only this is important, how many people you give realization. It's very, very difficult because they have made a mess of all the great incarnations, all those great Sufis and saints. But at least you people don't do that. So please try to think whom can you give realization, to whom you can talk about Sahaja. You have to spread out. And next time I hope I hear from you how many people you have given realization. That is the greatest justification for the crucifixion of Christ, for his birth, for his coming on this earth, his Agya. And if you have given realization, they have crossed the Agya, they have gone beyond, and they are in Sahasrara. So in Sahajayoga you understand everything. It's very easy to understand. Sahajayoga is the simplest thing to understand, but after realization. So you have to go around and see how many people you can give realization. Everything is all right, all your worshipping is all right, your puja is all right. But what is most important is how many people you have given realization. I would like to know how many people I have given. Especially with ladies. Ladies are rather weak in giving realization. They can do a lot. I know they can. After all, I am also a woman. But somehow I find the ladies in Sahajayoga are not of a level. They can do a lot and lot. But somehow they don't understand the importance of their life. You are very important. How many people there are who have got realization? There were so many Sufis who got realization, they write poetry finished. There were so many saints who did so much, wrote so many things. In India we had so many saints. They wrote all these things, people will read them, but nothing happens. You have the art of giving realization. You know about Kundalini, you know all about it. Go ahead and talk to people. I was alone when I started Sahajayoga, and I am a woman. So what about you? That's a now challenge for all of you. How many people have you made Sahajayogis? Even in your family people are not Sahajayogis, your daughter is not, your son is not. So what's the use of singing glory to Christ? If you are singing glory to him, you must make people cross their Agya. He is so highly placed within us. But you have never respected him, that such a highly placed personality you have crossed over. So why not others? Let us see from today's puja how much determination you have. You should know that a goddess doesn't come with your own demands. She comes on her own. She has her own timing. But if you are people in majority who have really become saints and making others saintly, then I am for it. Otherwise I am available to you. You can have my vibrations, you can have my pujas. All these things are permitted, no doubt. But for that, you are only capable, you are only entitled for that if you are doing Sahajayoga, if you are spreading Sahaja, if you are giving to others, then only you will be considered really capable of receiving the vibrations of the goddess. In some countries, if it is so much powerful, why not with your country, with your neighborhood, with your friends, with your relations, it's possible. So tonight you have to decide that you are going to dedicate yourself in giving it to others. It's very joy-giving. And talking about Sahaja. May God bless you.
अब हम निःशब्द ध्यान में रहते हैं। दोनों हाथ जोड़ के श्री माताजी के प्रति आभार व्यक्त करते हैं और प्रार्थनाएं अर्पित करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, आज का सामूहिक ध्यान हम आपके श्री चरणों में समर्पित करते हैं। आज के ध्यान में आपने हमें निरानंद प्रदान कर हमें चैतन्य से आशीर्वादित किया, इसलिए हम आपके हृदय से ऋणी हैं। संपूर्ण विश्व में विश्व निर्मल धर्म प्रस्थापित करने हेतु कृपा कर हमें सहयोग प्रचार प्रसार का शुद्ध एवं प्रभावी माध्यम बनाइएगा माँ। हमारी सभी प्रार्थनाओं का स्वीकार कर हमें आशीर्वादित करने की कृपा करना माँ। जय श्री माता जी। सामूहिक बंधन लेते हैं। आज का ध्यान केंद्र संपन्न होता है। जय श्री माता जी।